So this is Chapter 2, Section 6, the quadratic formula. This is Lesson 6, Video 1, quadratic function with real zeros. Example, find the zeros of f of x is equal to x squared plus 10x plus 2. So again, this one's with regards to real numbers. So as I had mentioned in class, you have real numbers. Those are split into rationals and irrationals. Irrational numbers are things like the square root of 7 and pi, because the decimals cannot be repeated and they do not terminate. Rational is everything else. So again, the basic formula is negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all divided by 2a, and that's x equals, because again we're finding the zeros, which are the solutions. Just in case you didn't remember or you would like to write it down, the story goes, there once was a negative boy who wasn't sure if he wanted to go to a radical party. The boy was so square that he missed out on 4 awesome chicks, and the party was all over at 2 a.m. So the next phase is that we need to understand what A, B, and C are so that we can plug in the numbers. So A is 1, B is 10, and C is 2. Proceed to plug those in, so you get negative 10 plus or minus the square root of 10 squared minus 4 times 2 times 1, all divided by 2 times 1. So x is equal to negative 10 plus or minus the square root of 100 minus 8, all divided by 2. Continue on. X is equal to negative 10 plus or minus the square root of 92. Again, all divided by 2. 92 does need to be broken down to see if it can be reduced. So you get 2 2's and a 23. 23 is prime. So this will give us negative 10 plus or minus 2 square root of 23, all divided by 2. And last but not least is to simplify. Negative 10 divided by 2 is negative 5. And then 2 divided by 2 is 1. And that would be your final answer. It's considered real even though you still have a square root because it's irrational. It's simply not rational. So for your U-try, I'd like you to find the real zeros for the following 2 formulas. Again, please make sure that you remember that the formula is negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all divided by 2a. And again, that's x equals. Do not forget the x equals. If you forget that, the answer would be incorrect. Okay, that is the end of the first of 3 videos.